Okay, so in the transition period, the transition phase. So as we head into the next day, someone's knocking on the door. Oh no, that's not knocking on the door, that's someone chopping food on the board. Yeah. My first job as a dorm mother was making breakfast for the boarders. I didn't know I can cook. You like it? I'm not sure what I was cooking though.
Aoi-kun, 料理上手だね。おかわり。
Seconds. Sure. A large serving, right?
わかってるね。
Yeah, I know you, even though this is the first, it's only been less than a day since I met you. I was pretty confident in my cooking. Until now, I had been living with my father who had been transferred to the countryside. I was helping with the housework every day. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and I liked cooking to begin with. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as a dorm mother. Even though you're half hesitant, you're half tricked into joining. The others don't eat breakfast. No one else has come to the dining hall. Even when somebody was passing by, they were kind of sneaking around for some reason. Yeah, where's everyone? All scared of me? Hey, wait. Why you hide? Don't be scared. Is this like I know this is a girl's dormitory, but still, don't be scared of a guy. When Kanako-san looked towards the hallway, the oldest boarder Yuka-san, who was just picking here, quickly ran away.
もう、みんなオブだからね。男の子に免疫がないのよ。
Are used to boys. I can see that they don't talk to boys often. But Keifu is a co-ed school, right?
いくら学校で同じでも、寝起きの緩み切ったすっぴんが見られちゃうわけじゃないからね。
Oh, right, that makes sense. So they're embarrassed without makeup and a big hit. I see. It seems that working as a dorm mother of a girl's dormitory will be a little problematic after all. That was the reason why I accepted the job as a dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor, although you didn't know that it's a girl's dorm. Not long ago, the landlord had collapsed. It seems that she's pretty old. On top of straining her back, she also caught a summer cold, which made matters worse. Oh. The landlord immediately started looking for a replacement but couldn't find anyone. Then she sought help from my mother, who works at a local real estate company, and then she recommended me. This is one of the properties that my mom manages. She and the landlord are old acquaintances. She picked me for this job since I was planning to come back here. Officially, my mom was the one responsible for this place. In practice, I was carrying out the work of the dorm mother. That was actually the condition for letting me come back to this town. Oh. I think this used to be, he used to be here, right? That means this used to be his old hometown. So yeah. As usual, she was taking advantage of me, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I had known it was a girl's dormitory, I would have certainly refused. Don't say that now. What if you actually, like the idea, I think I'll be glad to be a dorm mother here, surrounded by girls and all that, as long as they don't hate me. But I'll win them over if I'm a dorm mother, This place was old and a little far from the school, but the rent was cheap. Apart from the food and administrative expenses, it cost next to nothing. It would have been a bother if they couldn't stay here, and worse, some boarders wouldn't have been able to go to school. That's why they accepted a guy as a temporary dorm mother.
ごちそうさー。美味しかった。
Glad you like it. Kanako-san stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction.
ま、みんなそのうち慣れるって。
I sure.
行ってきまーす。
I sure hope so. Good, see ya. She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. Having people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I uttered this heartily. I felt as if I got more praise than I deserved. Oops, it's late. I better get ready for school too. Kotori, hi. I bumped into Habane-san in the entry hall. She was wearing her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Good morning, Habane-san.
Ohayo.
Well, at least she greeted me. Are you going to school? Shall we go together?
Nande sou naru no?
What do you mean, why? Why can't I? Why? No ne. Look.
私の足のことを心配してるなら余計なお世話よ。ふんた。
Please don't jump into conclusions. Hey! She replied curtly and quickly went out the front door. I don't have any friends at school, so I just wanted to have someone to talk to. You should have said that right from the start, Aoi. You have to be faster than the girl. Apparently she misunderstood something. Right, wow, is this the school? Wow, this actually looks really high-tech for a school, you know? Like really advanced. Yeah, I mean like, it looks like a school that rich people go to, kind of, because it has really very modern architecture. Yeah. I put on my new uniform and made my way to school. I was a dorm mother, but also a student at K2 Academy, or rather the latter was my main occupation. Today was the first day at my new school. Not a shy type, but I was actually a bit nervous. The school I was going to before was a sports-focused, all-boys school. Oh, all-boys school, eh? K2 Academy, the school I'll be attending starting today, was an engineering school, and it was also co-educational. As I walked along the streets leading to school, there were more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. I used to live here 5 years ago. There should be some people that I know, but most of my acquaintances went on to regular schools. So this isn't a regular school? I wonder if the ones who went to K2 Academy remember me, so this is a special school after all, okay? Even one acquaintance would make a big difference. I saw Byuchi-san. Oh, you're suddenly calling her Byuchi? I got really misunderstood. Oh yeah, which school does Ageha and the others go to? Ageha? Oh, flashback. They were my childhood friends. I always played with them when I was a kid. They were Ageha, Mabo, Hotaru, and Anchan. Oh, the one who texted you earlier at the start of this visual novel? Out of that group, Ageha and Mabo are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We only exchanged New Year's cards. Oh, so just, you know, New Year's cards, postcards. Now that I mentioned it, I think there was a small message about which school they were planning to enter in the corner of the last New Year's card. What did you say again? I can't remember. I had a lot of stuff to deal with and I found it a little bothersome. Save for Anchan, I haven't told anyone that I'm coming back. To be honest, I wasn't even sure how I should act if I saw them. When it comes to Ageha, she'll probably say something like, "Why didn't you contact me?" and hit me. Okay, so she's kind of the tomboy type. She used to look and act like a real tomboy. Ah, there we go. When I record the past and grinned. Oh, speak of the devil. Is this Ageha? She looks kind of cute with the kind of a flower ribbon. At the spot where two school routes merged, a girl wearing a K2 uniform stopped walking and looked at me. The other girls who were walking with her were puzzled and asked her what was going on. However, that girl, as if she couldn't hear them, kept staring fixedly at me. The girl seemed slightly surprised. "It's pretty cute." But realizing I had stopped walking and was looking at the girl as well. I was going to an all-boys school until just a few days ago. It's only natural that merely the sight of a girl, moreover a cute one, going to school in a uniform made my heart skip a beat.
もしかして、Aoi?
How do you know my name? Who are you? Oh, and she's kind of drinking because this kind of reads some vegetables. yeah, it Tengoku, so it's like some vegetables heaven is what it says in this package here. And yeah, this obviously is strawberry, right? And I can't see this, I think it means 100% fresh. This green sticker here. Okay, never mind the yellow one. Yes, that's me. I was a little surprised when she called out my name all of a sudden, and in such a familiar manner at that. Who could that be? Who could it be indeed? Oh, when she shows that this expression, she looks a bit more like a boy. She called me in a very familiar way again, looking very delighted. Yeah, I know any girls this cute? No wait, I've seen this face before. Yeah. Those eyes that sparkled like a little kid's when she smiled. Could it be Ageha?
もしかしなくてもアゲハよ。忘れちゃったの？私の顔。
I'm sorry, it's been 5 years, you know. Nice to meet you. Oops, I shouldn't say that. While saying that, she briskly approached me and brought her face right in front of me without hesitation. It was definitely Ageha. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt it's her. Are you really that Ageha?
しつこいな。他にどのアゲハがいるってのよ。
Oh yeah, I mean Ageha is kind of a rare name.
正真正銘、本物の姫木アゲハです。
Himegi, Ageha, okay? The other girls gathered around us in a circle and asked her who I was. Ageha turned towards them and introduced me.
この子、水瀬葵くん。転校生よ。サッチンは覚えてるよね。
Oh, someone who also knows me? Remember me? Sachin replied, No way, this is Minase-kun? In a soft, surprised voice. That's right, we were in the same class at one point in 4th grade.
私と葵は幼馴染なの。昔ここに住んでたんだけど、転校してっちゃったのよね。
Which one is Sachi though? This one, the one on the left or the one on the right? The girls seemed interested in Ageha's explanation and they looked at me in anticipation. Nice to meet you all. I'm Minase Aoi. I made a stern face as I introduced myself, to hide my embarrassment of being in front of so many girls in school uniforms. Ageha, who was looking at me, snickered in amusement. I never thought I would be doing self-introduction on the way to school like that, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. Yushi-san's words skimmed through my mind. That's the first thing you think about? Well, I mean...
伸びたわね。最初誰かわかんなかったわ。
I mean, well, we all know that Kotori is the main heroine of this visual novel, yeah. And yeah, at this angle, Ageha definitely looks more like a girl. As she spoke, Ageha moved her hand near the top of my head to check the difference in height between us. Wait, let me just check something. Yeah, definitely I've grown taller. Our bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice it or didn't mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable.
昔は私といい勝負だったのに、男の子はずるいな。
Oh, that's boys. Speaking of which, you've also changed. Yeah, you've got like bigger something down there.
そう？
Yeah. And you look more girly now. Actually, I don't know. Well, Aoi said that she used to be like a tomboy, right? But well, if you tell me whether she looks like a girl right now, she definitely looks pretty girly. She looked at herself as she said that. Yeah, even though you always looked like a boy, now your figure has become quite girly. Those were my honest thoughts, but it sounded strangely lewd when I said that. It's fine. I thought she'd be a little mad for that, but...
どうだ、いい女になっただろ?
Yeah, I've been mesmerized by you, girl. Or woman. Ageha laughed happily and did a little spin on the spot. The force of her turn made her skirt flutter a little. Yeah, it's like you're not really Ageha. Dazed, I spoke my mind without thinking.
Yay! やったね!
You're glad that you're not really Ageha? So it goes to show that you have grown up, girl. You definitely do. Ageha was pleased and high-fived her fans. Seeing her in high spirits felt just like old times. Ageha, my best friend from childhood, hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed, with the exception of her appearance. Yeah, only her appearance changed, but her personality is still the same. The lessons on my first day at my new school flew by in the blink of an eye. Between lessons taught in regular schools like language and social studies were classes from the technical curriculum. I was still in my second year, so I didn't have many of those classes. But it appears that when you reach third and fourth years, they become more numerous. Wait, so are we like university students? Because they mentioned third and fourth years, but high school in Japan is only 3 years, so I'm a college student. By the way, this was a 5-year school. Oh, 5-year school. Because of that, when I was walking through the hallways, it looks really... you look at the inside here, the architecture really looks futuristic. Yeah. Oh, she's pretty. It's probably due to the sad nature of my former all-boys school, but I couldn't stop my eyes from following the girls as I walked past them.
ほほん、早速女子のチェックですか?
Yeah. Why are you speaking so formally towards me? No, that's not it. I just thought that they looked really grown up, that's all.
4年か5年の先輩じゃないかな?
At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years can be pretty big. The upperclassmen looked very mature.
それにね、うちってこの手の専門学校にしては女子の比率が多いんだよ。
Oh, so this is a technical school. Okay, so it's a special kind of school. That makes sense that it's 5 years. Huh? Why is that? I asked without thinking, and Ageha looked at me as if she wanted to call me a pervert. What? I'm just curious why there's a high percentage of girls here.
校舎の建て替えと同時期に女子生徒の受け入れを強化したんだって。
Okay, and it somehow happened that the female students suddenly exceed the number of male students. I had heard about that before I had transferred. They increased the number of courses for girls and asked famous designers to design the new school building. That explains the futuristic look. It said that thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50. It became one of the selling points of the school. Really? 50-50 is a selling point? Knowing that, I have been wavering before I decided to transfer here. I like to think it's inevitable for a former all-boys school student. By the way, it was lunchtime. Ageha was in the middle of guiding me around the school building. This school building is amazing, definitely is. I would definitely love to study in a school like this. Yeah, I would definitely have loved to study here. The school itself was pretty old. Yeah, well, it was, right, but it doesn't look old now. Since it was a special kind of school, it was naturally pretty famous in the local area. Yeah. I've known about it as well since I was little. The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years, with the renovations divided into several stages. The work was completed just 1 year ago. I see. It's said to be designed by famous designers. The design featured many curved lines, so its appearance was quite different from what is generally associated with the word school. It looks more like a university or college, that's for sure. It felt like it had entered some kind of sci-fi setting, definitely. Like, you know, sci-fi setting, like anytime a spaceship can just fly into here, you know?
設備も最高だよ。冷暖房完備、完全バリアフリーで、どんな人も安心して学校生活が送れます。
Completely barrier free? Okay, what does that mean though? Barrier free? That's right. Yuchi-san, aka Habane Kotori, should be somewhere in this school.
でもさ、葵、ほんと変わったよね。
Okay, it's kind of weird that Aoi asked her barrier? Yeah, say something about barrier, right? Yeah, barrier free, and then suddenly he thinks about some other thing about Kotori. Okay. That's kind of random, but Ageha, who was walking by my side, uttered as she looked at my face.
顔とか昔はもっと可愛らしかったのになんかゴツゴツしちゃってさ。
Rugged? You mean manly? Yeah, same to you.
ひどっ私ゴツゴツなんてしてないもん。
I don't know about that. If she knew that I thought she's cute when we met on the way to school, she would never stop joking about it. So I kept quiet about that.
あんちゃんから聞いてなかったら気づかなかったわよ。
Oh, Anchan told you? You heard it from Anchan?
そう、葵が帰ってくるってね。
Oh. By the way, I was in the same class as Ageha. She knew that I might be coming as a transfer student, so she wasn't all that surprised by our encounter this morning.
あんたね、帰ってくるなら連絡くらいよこしなさいよね。
Well, I thought I just need to tell one person, then she'll just spread the word to everyone else, right? Sorry. Yeah. As for Anchan, he wasn't really my older brother or anything. Oh, Anchan's a guy? I thought it sounds like a female name, you know. He was our childhood friend, but since he was much older than us, we nicknamed him Anchan. That's kind of weird. Why is he called Anchan when he's older than us? Even though he's not related by blood, he's just like an older brother to us. Ageha glared at me and grumbled as I tried to laugh it off.
昔の私ならアックスボンバーかましてるところよ。
What X-bomber punch? She didn't actually hit me though. Well, she's all grown up. She's a girl now. While we were talking, we went back to the classroom. Wow, see, even the doors. Automated doors. Man. Then we have two TVs here. This is a lecture hall, right? Very futuristic. It's so futuristic. And there's even the windmills. You know, out there as a landscape, as a view. Wow, this is fantastic. Really fantastic. Great view out there. The classrooms weren't exactly normal either. I felt a little uneasy taking lessons here, but I'll probably get used to it sometime soon. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in this school, right? Her name is Byuchi-san. No, I mean Habane-san. I asked Ageha as we returned to our seats. I didn't ask what year she was in. Even if it wasn't the same as ours, I thought Ageha would know her. Okay. Something wrong with Habane? That was quite an evasive response for Ageha. It wasn't just her. Other people who were sitting nearby and overheard our conversation also seemed to be feeling kind of awkward. Huh?
ハバネさんならうちのクラスだよ。今日は来てないみたいだけど。
What? Wait, she didn't come? But I saw her wearing a school uniform. After Ageha said that, someone added, "You meant today either, right?" The way she said that seemed quite harsh. That can't be. I mean, I wanted to say that she had left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I bit my tongue. At least not yet, anyway. Because the atmosphere was rather strange.
ここんとこずっと休んでるんだ。体調が良くないみたいでさ。
Doesn't seem like it though. She seemed quite energetic to me. For her health? Yesterday she went out to the windmill hill and later she was chasing the duck around the halls out of the dormitory. That's really energetic, you know. And this morning she was wearing her uniform as she left the dorm. Is she skipping school? Saboteru? However, our classmates' reaction to our conversation was even more worrying than Habane-san's absence. It seemed that even Ageha wasn't telling me everything. Maybe she can tell me everything in private? But I don't really know the situation, so I can't say anything. Yeah.
おい、山本。英語の辞書を貸してくんね。
Why do I need to lend you my English dictionary? Just when the awkward mood had faded, a carefree voice resounded. A somewhat frivolous guy appeared in the entrance of the classroom and called out to a guy from our class.
お、ちょうどいいところに。
Good timing?
あーい、 マ
Oh, Mabo, another one of my childhood friends, right?
だよ、アゲハ。なんか用か？
Mabo, oh, you're the nerd next door? Okay, shouldn't say nerd, but he's the one with the glasses. A guy called Mabo entered the classroom. It's kind of funny that he's called Mabo. I'm pretty sure this is not his real name, right? Because this Mabo kind of reminds me of, you know, Mabo tofu. It's the very spicy tofu from China, originating from China. Yeah, I think he's probably named after that dish.
お前と仲良くしてっと、エリちゃんのご機嫌が悪くなんだよ。
What? Oh, you have a crush on this girl called Eri-chan?
あれってやっぱ、ジェラシーってやつだよな。
いいからこっち来い。
お、誰これ？転校生？アゲハは見た目結構可愛いけど、中身男だから気をつけろ。
I know that. Ageha and I both looked blankly at him for a moment.
なんだよ。
You don't recognize me? Hisashiburi da na, Mabo.
は？
He made a puzzled face when the transfer student suddenly acted so familiarly with him. What? Ore da yo. Watashi, yeah, it's me. Have you forgotten me?
俺だよって。
I'm so smart. Ore da yo.
え？お前、Aoi?
Yep, that's me. I looked at Ageha and she...
にや。
What? Looks like she didn't tell him anything because she wanted to surprise him. Yeah. This slightly frivolous guy was Tasaki Asatsugu, aka Mabo. Yeah. He was our childhood friend.
なんで葵がここにいるんだよ。てか、転校生って？え？
Yep, I'm the transfer student.
あんた驚きすぎ。
そりゃ驚くって。
You seem well, Mabo. You have grown pretty tall. Masatsugu used to be really small, but now he was about as tall as me. It's not the same kind of change as with Ageha, but it looks like he's grown about twice the size in the 5 years that have passed since we were kids. So it looks like we're relatively young. Maybe it's like 5 years ago we were like maybe like 12 years old, 13 years old or so. Or maybe like 9, 8 or so. Yeah, and then now it's like we're 14 or 15.
お前こそ。
We firmly shook our right hands. It was just a little greeting.
本当に葵なのかよ。
Yep. Yeah, I'm back, Mabo.
おかえり。葵。
You're so excited. This time he gave me a full-on hug. Hey!
うんうん。熱い友情ってやつだね。
Passionate friendship, yes. We were the only ones who thought so. All the girls around us were totally freaked out. Come on, this is called brothers. Okay, brotherly bond.
会いたかったよ。
Huh? What?
じゃねえよ、この裏切り者。
What traitor? Mabo suddenly backed off and pointed his finger at the tip of my nose. What is this all of a sudden?
いきなり出て行ったと思ったら、ろくに連絡もよこさねえで。
Oh.
俺やアゲハがどんな思いでいたか、てめえ知ってるのか？
To what?
いやいや、勝手に私を巻き添えにするな。
そのくせよくものこのこと。
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help moving away. If you want to complain, go talk to my dad. I thought about writing a letter, but it was kind of embarrassing. We were both at fault for not contacting each other to begin with.
この裏切り者め、俺は絶対許さないかんな。
You have to be so petty now.
お前なんか嫌いだ。バカバカ。
Oh my god. Now you're acting like a brat. Hey, where are you going? The driver flew out of his mouth and as he emphasized that. After that, Mabo forgot all about borrowing the English dictionary and stomped out of the classroom.
子供かい。
Yeah. It wasn't just us, everyone in the classroom was shocked.
こうなると思って教えてなかったんだけどね。
I guess.
知ってたらあいつ 最初から全開であんな感じだっただろうから。
I think that was the right decision. You have my thanks. But I guess you'll forgive me soon enough. But even so, he did seem really upset about it.
あいつ最近彼女ができて調子ついてんのよ。
Yeah, I get it. The Eri chan, right?
小さい頃は、葵、アゲハ、待ってよーとか言って、私らの後にくっついてきてたのにね。
Those were the days.
大丈夫、すぐ元通りになるって。だってあいつ、葵大好きっ子だもん。
Don't say daisuki. No, don't say like you know, love or something. Don't say it like that, it sounds gross.
そう、可愛いじゃない。
While we were talking, the bell sounded, which marked the end of the lunchtime. Everyone put away their lunch boxes and got ready for the next lesson. Ageha was also going back to her seat, but she stopped halfway and came back. What's the matter? Ageha lowered her voice, watching out for those around us. Is it regarding Kotori?
なんでハバネさんのこと知ってるのかなって。
It's a long story. You see, my mother asked me to be dorm mother of the student dormitory. I also lowered my voice so that those around us wouldn't hear it.
寮の管理人？
Yeah. Habane-san is living there.
そうなんだ。
My mom asked me to take good care of her. Even if she hadn't, I would be worried about her anyway. When she heard my explanation, Ageha started thinking about something. Her expression was somewhat dark.
このまま来なくなるんじゃないかってみんな心配してる。
Don't worry, I'll win her over, okay? I mean, I was kind of on the right track of winning her over. But yeah. I mean, winning her over as a friend, but as a girlfriend, I'll be saving her for last, since she's the main heroine. Yeah.
あんまり学校が楽しくないみたいなんだ。
It looked like she couldn't believe someone could dislike school. You seem to enjoy it.
私？もちろんだよ。だって楽しいじゃない、学校。
You think school's fun? Well, me, I'm neutral. I think school's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth going to school to make new friends and such. But I wouldn't say it's fun. Well, it depends on how you see it. Not as a whole anyway. I guess. It was still my first day at the new school, but I was enjoying it quite a bit as well.
そっか。そうなんだ。
I guess Ageha was satisfied by my explanation as she returned to her seat while muttering something. Okay. After school, I was alone and was wandering around the school building. I wanted to take a look at some of the club activities. Film studies, drama club, there's even an RC club. Remind me what RC club is? Is it something like robots? Robotics? As expected from a technical school, I think so. I looked at the sports grounds from the window. The sports clubs were practicing in the heat. Compared to my school, it's pretty calm. The sports clubs at my school were taken very seriously. The sight of training before a match was one of grueling harshness. Wait, why did I say my school there? I'm a student of this school now. Well, it's okay to, you know, remember the past, you know. I'll go take a look. I went down next to the playing field to watch the sports clubs practicing. I immediately felt like joining the practice myself though, so I decided to leave. Wait, what? You immediately felt like joining the practice? It's because of that you wanted to leave? Okay. The doctor said that light exercises shouldn't be a problem, but oh yeah, I kind of almost forgot that Aoi had an injury, right? Because of the biking incident that was mentioned in the beginning of this visual novel. I think his legs or something? I tried stepping firmly with my right foot and I didn't really feel any discomfort. Yeah, it's his right foot. The group from the baseball club was returning from the off-campus running course and entered through the school gate.
あ、水瀬、お前あの水瀬だろ?
Oh, you know me? The one who called out to me was my old acquaintance. It's you, Taguchi. Long time no see.
お前帰ってきたんだってな。もう部活は決めたのか？
No, not yet. I'm taking a look around right now.
野球部入れよ。お前ならすぐレギュラーなれるぞ。
Problem is, I have an injury. When I was a kid, I often played baseball in the park. Some of the guys I used to play with back then were now in the baseball team. I'll think about it, I responded casually. The baseball club members repeated their request and turned back towards the sports grounds. Baseball, whatever, anything would be fine if only I could move my body normally. I grumbled to myself I didn't want to be anywhere near the sports grounds anymore, so I went the opposite way and entered the path leading behind the school. I walked around the rear side of the school grounds for a while. The rear garden, well, even if it was called like that, it looked like it hasn't been maintained at all. It was just an empty space overgrown with weeds. Oh, nobody maintained it? In that empty space there was a lone garage. Oh, interesting. Does this place... This looks like a... Oh, I see an aeroplane to the side. Huh, interesting. I wonder what this place is. Hello, ojamashimashou. Looked like no one was there, but I called out before going inside just to be sure. I wonder if this place is also used for some club activities. Maybe? Or maybe it was used for classes. The shelves that covered the walls were crammed with many tools and parts. I don't even know what could they be used for. In the center there was a huge object covered with a sheath. Yeah, it's a plane. I mean, even if it's not covered, I mean, I can see the tail. The feelings that had welled up in me when I watched the sports club's practice were strangely subsiding while I was here. The tools and the dimly lit garage must have reminded me of the times when I was tinkering with my bicycle. What is this used for? I quietly walked around the garage. It's pretty spacious. There's even a tea set here. Yeah, I saw the tea set. Someone's been drinking tea. Must be a female. There was no doubt about it. Someone was using this place. It feels strangely comfortable. Guess one of the clubs must... Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Someone's here! Oh! Someone's here. Oh hey! I didn't mean to interrupt. I was so surprised I felt like my heart was about to jump out. You drawing something? The person who was there seemed like she hadn't noticed me at all. She was staring at blueprints placed on some sort of a drawing board and was groaning for some reason. You seem to be drawing a plane. Okay. I'm sorry for letting myself in here. I'll be going now. Well, it's not like she's paying attention to me, so okay, bye, I guess. It's no good, she didn't hear me. She stared at the blueprints with extremely serious eyes. She looked like she was concentrating really hard. I didn't know what to do, so I just looked at her from the side. Now that I look closely, she's really beautiful. Wait, why am I staring at her? I don't know. I mean, she looks beautiful, that's for sure. With the... Is this pin? I mean, this pin kind of looks like a glider to me. Kind of. Yeah, the pin on her hair. Bastard, I looked away. However, it looked like she still hadn't noticed me, so I took another glimpse. She looks quite mature. Is she a fifth year? Final year, huh? She's so pretty. Oh yeah, mesmerized. Especially the thing in the center. No, I'm mesmerized by her whole figure, okay? Habane-san was lovely too, but this person was different. She had a mysterious charm. Oh, did she notice me? Mysterious beauty. Oh shit. Whoosh. Suddenly she stood up. I'm sorry! I don't think she still has noticed me though. I averted my eyes and apologized without thinking. She went straight at me. Oh, she's looking at me. What? Passed by my side and grabbed a big thick book from the shelf. So I'm transparent? Okay.
やっぱりそうか。
Huh? She found something after flipping through just a few pages and went straight back to her seat again. She looks happy. What did you figure out though? She looks happy. Wow, that smile really won me over. I mean, earlier she didn't really seem like much, but now when she smiles, oh no, that smile. It really melts my heart. I'm serious. In a good mood, she swiftly started drawing the plans. Oh, something's forming here. The pen was making brief swishing sounds as it ran across the sheet. The mature air that she had until just now, completely changed. When she smiled, she looked quite childish. Really? She didn't look childish to me. Well, a bit, maybe. Her eyes that were fixed on the plans seemed filled with crystal clear purity. Those eyes were like those of an innocent child who believes that the world is full of wonderful glittering things. It's good to dream, you know, as a child. I mean, like the child.
これでよしっと。
Okay. The hand stopped. I didn't miss that timing. Uh-oh. Did she notice me? Excuse me?
Hmm?
Oh, now you notice me? She finally noticed me.
いや、こんにちは。
Hey. Even though I had appeared so unexpectedly, she didn't show any signs of caution. Still in a good mood, she smiled and greeted me. Hi. I managed to greet her alright, but I couldn't find any words to continue the conversation.
どうかしたのかい？
Oh no, I'm just mesmerized by you. No. I mean the plane. Okay, the blueprint. I'm sorry that I let myself in here. I just transferred here today. I was taking a look at club activities and then I stumbled in here. I got a little carried away and said more than necessary, but she didn't seem interested at all. Is she like the only... I mean, if this is a club, because this seems like a club for aeroplane blueprints, that sort of thing, like some aerospace engineering club, I don't know, but it seems like she's the only member here. Yeah, from the looks of it. She was looking at me as if she wanted to ask, what about it?
勝手に入ってくれて構わないぞ。
Come on, No? Don't mind? I said that somewhat bluntly, but it seemed she wasn't angry. She has a strange way of speaking. Well then, I better get going now. Sorry for the intrusion. Bye! Okay, why must my stomach growl now? When I was about to leave, a miserable yet grand sound echoed throughout the garage. What was that noise? Is it your stomach?
あ
Oh, it's hers.
あ、お腹すいた。
It's yours. I thought it's mine. Okay. You haven't eaten anything? Wait! She said in a weak voice. The beautiful girl then held her stomach and collapsed onto the drawing board right before my eyes. That sound just now... It was your stomach? We were inside the garage, so the sound echoed like crazy. It was almost like the roar of a monster.
空腹だったことを体が思い出してしまったらしいぞ。
Well, I can fetch you some food. Oh, she tried to get up unsteadily. Apparently she didn't have had enough strength, so she slumped down, laying her cheek on the drafting board again. Would you like to eat this? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I would get hungry if I only had a lunch ball, so I bought some melon bread during the lunch break. Oh. Her eyes sparkled as if she was an explorer who had discovered treasure in a secluded cave. Or more like maybe a hungry ghost.
いいのか？
Oh no. You look at me like this. Look at those eyes. Those eyes looking at me like this. How can I say no to a girl like you? Go ahead.
ありがとう。
Alright. She took the melon bread, immediately opened the wrapper and bit into the contents. She was devouring it greedily while scattering crumbs everywhere, like it was really delicious.
おいしいおいしい久しぶりのカロリー摂取だ
What? You didn't have any calorie intake for a while? You've been what? On a diet? Could it be that she's poor? Bimbo? The fact that she was so delighted just by something like melon bread was quite worrying. She didn't pay any mind to my pitying gaze or compassion and just ate up the high-calorie melon bread.
おいしかった
Okay, she's kind of a weirdo, but don't have mind. She murmured happily at the peak of joy. She looked like she was mulling over the taste of the melon bread in her mind.
脳に糖分が染み渡る
So sugar's like heaven to you. You haven't had much sugar. You cannot. You need lactose, you know. You need sugar, you know. You cannot lack on that. She said as she turned back to the drawing board. Okay, back to seriousness. She then resumed drawing the plans with incredible energy. Okay. Based on her earnest expression, it seemed that she had already forgotten about me. What a strange girl. Very strange, actually. Well then, I'll be off now. Okay, alright, bye. She probably didn't hear me. Unless I touch her, maybe. Okay, I'll be going then. I took the melon bread wrapper she had left behind and put it in my pocket. Then I turned to leave. I reluctantly left the peculiar atmosphere of the garage behind me. I think we'll be seeing more of her. Seeing that she has a CG. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that.